think I went down there, but I'm gonna have to go back and find out the timing of it. 28:40. Yeah. This time I might. There, showed up down there. Yeah, I gave that a chance because I saw this was there first.
Some videos that were out of focus, so there's some concern at this time, but yeah, start everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't decide what
And
I
I
wanted to do.
turned out to be an athletic genius too. On top of all, now that's almost a Beckett quote.
Here. Here's what you do: you pause.
Yeah. Huh?
Guess I should be 3 easy steps or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't enlarge till the end.
See, I'm trying to.
1.
Here we go.
2.
Yeah. Take some time.
3.
Main thing is the image, right? I did. I went through this. Went back and forth. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. That's what we wanted. Carry on. Had to catch a train. I said plane. You never knew that.
Didn't know. Never
That
knew.
I could do that. Just walking the deck.
That's what translation is like. You have to have a Beckett who learns
Beckett.
a language.
Yeah,
So
he did that.
he can translate. He would have found out.
That looked. Never mind. It looked like a bridge back there. You were coming up on a bridge. Mm-hmm. Just walking the deck.
Look how he's changing his stance. Blown by the wind.
Where are we now?
I'm a cart man, and we see in people's
Cart man,
we see
man.
the detritus of their efforts.
I had a wonderful discovery that I didn't have to change affix a gender.
As if that was a good idea.
I could let it roll right through with the word craftsman. Womanman or craftsman. Taken care of, just in case. Walking the dead.
Walking the dead.
Sitting in the jungle. Where are we now? Where are we now?
I can barely hear her. Should we hear her out there?
Yeah, and at the same time, put some, get away from the interview. You just, she won't have to interview for fun anymore. She can violin underwater.
Listen to it. Probably make you
As far as I
feel warm, right?
can imagine. What would that be? L-I-K.
Oh yeah.
As long as there's rain.
Videotaping this, and I mean, when you see it, when you recognize what's going, you see a whole bunch of different sticks.
Yeah.
There's no actual motion.
Watch. They go like.
It's a cartoon. It's just a cartoon. Sam, is that right? I mean, that's
What?
surprising and fun.
Ready? Pay attention. It's already happening, probably. Yeah, there they were. Very few. 4.
Every swing is perfect. I mean, it's whether you're successful or not is what you study. You study to know how to be your best, but it's a better tool than the traditional one.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to cement the traditional one. This one is nothing
Spinal
but
fusion will be
R
done
and
with Tommy
D.
John.
You know, you're blessed with the results. You're not going anywhere. You're not concerned with which direction to war it is.
Put another boo head on. I don't know who it would be. Here, yours?
Why the hell did I run down to the volume control and not use it? That was pretty weird. Come on, go back and find her music for you people. That is that.
That is
That is that. I just described, I gave the last lesson on Earth again.
Oh, you're quite. Here it comes.
Right there.
We're back.
Here we are. Close enough. Dun, 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 dun. I've actually turned further away from the target. There's this hooking effect of the blade from, from my sight line, and I keep turning away and away.
Some people
Closed, it's
swing
called.
with a towel coming out of their pocket.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And
Never let it go.
as radical and
I'm glad.
whatever, I'm seeing it. I'm having the experience. It's more intimate than this was. I've progressed enormously every time I've gone back to hit balls. I never said. I mean, I made up the story. The Wright brothers weren't known as the greatest pilots. And that was just an excuse.
I mean,
But
even if you're at the Rocket Ranch, like up the street.
I find something fascinating about this every day. And it's all mine. I've been at the same place for 30 years. Painted their signs and got to hit balls. I could play too. Sometimes I did take it up, take advantage with my girlfriend and walk, and
Hope I'm not.
she'd lay down on her back in the middle of the fairway.
But I've never seen, I'm just every night seeing this taking place is pretty amazing, as you can imagine.
Go ahead, imagine. Find out this happened. Nuts. Yeah. Where?
Look at him, he stays almost.
Do you think that I bet you? I mean, there may be scraps of knowledge that will pour in.
And the other one
That people came onto this and saw the implications. The traditional swing would be gone. Could many people have, and I'm the only one
I
was
think he said
free enough to.
And then he said, oh no.
The building, Dano. Me.
That's about.
And so they wouldn't have got to develop it. I mean, to a good knowing golfer
It's not that complicated it is for.
who stumbled on it, they would get it probably immediately. I kind of had to dismantle everything I'd ever known. I just talked my way out of. I had to justify the things I was.
First time just now.
There you go, buddy. You know what you're doing. You have a perfect circle.
Hillary Hahn is talking about her project for 27
I'm talking about
composers.
Jim Hogan
Her
and
listen to that book. I haven't heard it.
and the plane. There are two planes. So Sorry. It was going nowhere.
It's
Tiger was at
he's arguing
cherry
about
pie.
equal amounts of weight.
Cherry on the pie.
Even comparative amounts. I mean, the one is balancing. For balancing.
See, he's giving the last golf lesson on Earth again. Takes about no time.
One of the composers.
All right, ready? All right, go ahead, practice. So, switch in. That's all you can do. It's the single pivot swing. I don't know how dedicated. I think I am to the positioning, and we'll go into that soon further. Allowing everything to just go where it goes tells you how to stand to the ball, and it's almost with your, it's 3/4 with your back to the target. Yeah, everybody will think that's crazy. Freaking discus! It's a discus. You're loading up a discus. There's only one route. This fucking golf I know is a bunch of bullshit. Some people manage to some extent. That ain't much at all.
See, I'm an artist too. I
It's in his tongue. It's in his scrawny hands. See, I call this a friendly rivalry. Cubs Cards, and I've met with. I mean, it's only been a couple incidents, but it's been complete hostility.
See me shift my comfort. So
I had I danced with a stranger. The only time I think I ever did, and I had that Cards hat on, and when I told her that they were secondary to the Cubs, in my experience, she just blew a gasket. That and one other time, just yesterday. This is a crow. I have crow friends. They gather around in the morning in case I'll give them biscuits.
You probably have to buy in.
You know,
cleaned up version.
soup
I mean, I'm
biscuits.
sold, but I keep hearing. I mean, it has to be done.
I'm getting it all. I think I'm getting it all. No,
Say,
it
let's
is.
in 27 and go to.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Good enough.
She does okay.
There's a lot of confusion with this choices.
No.
I tried to play the original. I don't know why. How would that have worked?
Let's do the play this. Yes.
Anyway, it got blocked uploading. But on the same day I did this. And I'm getting away with it.
No interview.
It's an underground idea that it's okay to be a kid and let your camera go while you're in a room with a crowd. I mean, otherwise what could it possibly be?
Okay, come on,
Yeah, hurry on, of course.
No, it's a bunch of talk.
Who cares? We'll find her.
You have to.
There we go. This is this they yeah, okay. They yeah, this they let get through, but they blocked another one. But I guess it's while it's going up, and then there's no problem. It's just plagued my life. 10 years. No, ever since I found out it was supposedly illegal. Because this is all I've ever done. I have music on while I tape.
In one of two places, which is like.
And I've been scared shitless and hiding out. Oh, my baseball's still raw.
Yeah.
No plan.
Golf wind. I mean, I grew up in one of the windiest cities, famous for being windy. Great Falls, Montana. Miraculous records occurred in my space.
I love thinking about this.
I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah. Anyway, golf, you conquer wind. It becomes part of the fun. I mean, it's just a challenge. It's not an enemy anymore.
I probably came close to mentioning Ted Klusinski living 5 miles from a bronze plaque marking 72 below, the lowest recorded temperature in the lower 48 states. And he lived in a shack with like 3/4 inch boards.
Wow, I never take anything seriously. This always comes in crests and waves and stuff. This one is just, I mean, you can't outdo this. And I haven't figured out how to deal with the horizontal thing because it's just so difficult for me to accomplish things. I mean, I know I've done it 50 times where I've turned the monitor from vertical to horizontal, and it was easy. But I never learned how. 50 times.
Yeah, that's
teach me how.
Yeah. I'm the forgotten generation.
I actually said it to my
People who know won't share.
the other night. I said I needed it explained to me. I think that's a way of learning.
It's the only way I
The other
know.
one you just can't deal with.
I need to be told. I need it to be explained.
Yes.
That always works. I've never had a bad experience with an explanation. And that's what a teacher can be, is supposed to be, has to be. That's the definition of a teacher, is knowing what the recipient is thinking.
Clean my hand.
So you know what
really
to
well.
include in your message.
What do you
It's
do
easy.
in the bowl with
Nothing
my
to it.
fish?
Ain't going on.
Do that.
They left people my age behind. I mean, they make up these websites that are
Turns into some kind of fun and should. I bet it will.
impossible to navigate. They make them as stark as possible for some kind of look. Wow, that's not much of a reason. They don't want it to be cluttered with explanations. What, you can't just go from, you can't just plug in, I'm a beginner, middle, expert. Why don't they give us that? Who do you know who doesn't give us that? Everyone? Absolutely. Tell me if you know somebody who doesn't put us through that occupation camp. I'd like to know. I thought GoFundMe, I had a good experience, but it turned out to be nonsense later. So, I'd love to hear it.
Astrostar. Oh! What? That is easy to choose to me.
Astrostar, I thought, what was it? Pyong, the Olympics, the Korean Olympics.
Start over.
Pyong some star, something. You know what I mean? Most people, many people will know what I mean.
No,
I loved it.
you're not gonna learn. It's
They keep explaining how to swing the traditional swing. You don't need to explain anything with this one.
And then you go back.
You just show what the things are, what the parts are, and why they work, and that's that. You're done. Everyone's done. An afternoon for a beginner, and they're on their way. They
See my YouTube thing.
get a card that says not to worry. They will never have to worry about the results
chose
of their
8
swing.
for me, and one of them isn't YouTube. Why?
And that's
I mean, I thought
so revolutionary. I guess I have to talk over a bunch of stuff, so I'm not wasting our time. Please, let's straighten this out. Get the music going. Get back to the presenter.
Come on, are they going to talk some more?
Let's see where we are. I may have no. This is it. This is original. I was
This
afraid
is
of
one of the commission pieces.
Look at that.
But maxed it up. Hey, oh yeah, see, you can't do that. You have to pause it and then take it back. Then you take a breather.
So somebody would come after me for a copyright thing when I make something popular? No.
The real swing is out of the picture.
Yeah, this is a sliver I happen to find. If I make it 100-fold more popular than it was,
ready?
Will I be sued?
All right. So you start the visual.
Da do da do da do. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna do that screen schism thing again.
It doesn't matter that happens first.
Loading issues with meaning. Here that goes.
And watch that happen. Here we go. We start this.
Then, all right, you could go faster if you practiced. Oh, come on.
Start there. James Newton is.
Screwed up.
It just has to
That's
be
who it is.
fold.
Hurry up, go back. You'll understand.
Yeah. Go to James Newton. We'll be fine. Ready? Go. And then back to, I mean, did I do that backward? I'll think about it later.
Yeah, this is all working good. I got impatient with Bowie. I know that. But it comes in. Is that it? Is that the real thing? I mean, the end of... It is. Doesn't matter. Probably. I didn't get much out of this the first time, so... I'll give it a go. Give it a go. So strange. Da,
I
da.
find my fishy loves her new home. There she is now. Or he. I give them all fall greetings. Yeah, I mean, it was 2 weeks in. I just got her. And it was cloudy. And I dropped in this filter thingy, and of course she cowered in the ground. Look how big it is, right? So I took that back out and I just said, what I think we do is clean. And I was thinking about, because this it sounds
Listen to me. That was recorded. I was busy thinking. I could Google whether there are aerators for 1 gallon tanks. I pay for that.
You can't do that. I mean, blame Walmart after Amazon. Come on, it's just a time stamp. Okay? So
Isn't this gorgeous?
$2 a bag.
$2 a bag. Yeah, those bobbles.
They didn't have mixed.
I got to tell somebody about bobbles and
one
shiny things. And she said, fish and women, girls.
So I carried them over to
whatever she said.
Pet department because I had to look into filters.
Color.
I was going to do this.
Bobbles.
The guy told me. I bought it at different places.
In some way.
He said Walmart would carry them.
I know it wasn't that way.
Obviously wasn't profiting them, so that worked fine. But when I was there, it turned out it had these golden unicorns. I guess them will fall into the predation. Talking about plants here. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, the forest held up some of the meteorites. The rest landed where they were needed on the ocean
and
floor.
this isn't at night. Oh, Mr. Beta Fishy, Beta.
This isn't at night. That can't be. Guess it could.
Invaded upon. Oh, but he know me. You know, I do.
Later on, I spread the baubles over the lights on purpose.
Good
At the
fun.
time, I was
Should
still
just
a little
thrill.
uncertain about
He got her
my
out.
hand being in there.
Mudfest.
Because I was
You just
thinking
buy
about
a gallon of spring water and life
something
is
a person could do
good again.
to have it be a path
This ain't
that's
even
no
nighttime.
different than
Just
any
imagine.
other.
Told
I
you
like
we
that
should-
idea.
Oh, see, look, I believe in, you know, I've tried it different times, but I think something visual is nice, so there's nothing wrong with this. Postcard.
I know my poor fishy,
I've had thousands made up, 500.
she just swam